Guy, and we weren't supposed to start outside, but I was looking for Judy, the redfoot tortoise, and just dropped a video this morning. This is not Judy, this is Marmalade, okay? Who's a male redfoot who's been here for 16 years. And who's that? Go take a look. That's Wiggles. Okay, Wiggles used to live here, right? Wiggles was here for 3 years, and his mom left for the weekend, so I said I'd take her. Okay, so anyways, I was looking for Juvie. This is Marmalade because Juvie is up for adoption. Check out the video that came out at 8 a.m. this morning. Juvie's amazing, and he's an acrobat, and he needs to have a big space, you know.
Murray Stubbs says hi, everyone.
Yo, Murray Stubbs, right? Yeah, so Juvie needs
replacement.
Well, he needs a new home.
Yeah.
He needs a forever home. And so check the video from this morning. And how do you reach me? The Tortoise Guy Kevin at gmail.com. All right. And we'll talk about adoption. We've had real good success lately placing wonderful tortoises. Here's the cool thing about redfoots. They're a nice size, but they don't get too big.
Ah.
Like Shelly.
Like what's the max size?
Max size?
No, the maximum weight.
Oh, for a African, these guys?
The redfoot, yeah.
Oh, probably like about 40 pounds. I mean, they're heavy. They have an extra heavy shell. They come from South America, and they're great. They're super friendly, you know, and but they don't get too big, right? Super curious, all that stuff. And what's happening with Juvie, who I can't find right now, is Juvie he gets into everything. He climbs up anywhere, and he's now aggressive to the other males. So can't have, you know, that. So let's find him a wonderful forever home. Okay. So he's like this guy, just a little smaller.
A little smaller.
Here's the cool thing about redfoots. Look at this, everybody. So this is the plastron, you know,
and the feet are red.
Oh, isn't it cool? Look at this, right? You're talking 200 million years, right? And these guys live in the forest. You know, all right. Unfortunately, critically endangered now because that's what man does. So, but look at this. So this species of tortoise has a really, if it's a male, it's concave. See this? Really concave. It's really pronounced on this species. Okay, because I have 3 other males, and this is what they got. The male has a big old tail because the junk's in the trunk. Right, so if you have a redfoot and you see he has a flat plastron, a smaller tail, 90% chance it's a girl. Okay, so again, this is not Juvie. This is beautiful Marmalade. Marmalade's gonna stay here. Okay, all right. So talking about adoption. Hi everybody, welcome to Streaming Sundays with beautiful Suzanne here, who comes over every Sunday and helps me and shoots these, which has changed my life because I don't have to do this and get comments from people saying, get a gimbal or you're making me sick with your camera.
So why are we going inside, Kevin?
Oh, why are we going inside? Because, well, first off, we're going to announce the winners of 2 contests, everybody.
This is where the eggs were?
Yeah, well, because what happened right there? 2 weeks ago now, Shy Girl laid a whole bunch of eggs. Okay, she laid a whole bunch of eggs. Look at the videos; it's pretty cool. You know, I had no idea that she was pregnant. You know, a couple days before she started acting berserk, and she was trying to hump everything, and I'm like, and then she dug that big old hole, right? So, how many eggs did she lay? A lot. Okay, come on in.
Because last Sunday you dug them out.
Yeah, so right, with our live stream, remember? But we didn't have time to finish. It ended up taking me about 2 hours.
Tracy Wells says, hi peeps.
Tracy Wells! Hey, Rocky's in here, Tracy. Plus I did 2 punk videos for you. This is the other wigs. How about that? We got 2 Wiggles here today.
Oh.
All right?
I thought that was Piper.
Come on in. Come on into the house, everybody. Tracy Wells, come here, Suzanne. Right? You can see where Cray Rocky usually starts. Who's this? Sweet Piper. They don't like to go out much on the live
This is
stream.
Wiggles.
Yeah.
Hi, Wiggles.
Yeah, right. There you go. Now let's find Cray Rocky. There he is. When we started doing the live stream, Rocky's like, I'm going in the house.
He was outside when I got here.
Yeah. What's up? Huh? Watch this.
Oh!
Hey. Watch this, everybody.
Oh,
So this
Tracy
is-
Wells says we should bring Rocky outside too.
Yeah, he won't. He won't come out, Tracy. When the camera's off, he will. What's up, big dog?
What's up? There he is. There he
Right?
is.
That's Cray Cray Rocky, right? Okay, so let's
All right.
get back to the eggs, okay? All right, come on. First off, thanks everybody for tuning in and watching, subscribing and liking and everything, and the great comments. All right, ready? So,
Dun-da-da.
okay, but what is this? What is this? So this, if you have tortoises, or you
Get off me.
have reptiles, if you have some critter that laid eggs and you want to incubate them, it's a really inexpensive, really good. I've been using this same model. It's called Hava, if you're from Boston, Hava Beta, all right? H-O-V-A-B-A-T-O-R, Hava Beta, okay? It's just made of styrofoam, and it's awesome. So what's inside it? Why are we incubating the eggs? Why didn't I just leave them in the ground?
Temperature.
Suzanne?
Temperature.
No.
Oh, the other tortoises would have dug them up.
Yeah. So if a tortoise here lays eggs, I don't actively breed tortoises. In this case, you know why Shy Girl laid those eggs? What tortoise was here for 3.5 months?
Shelly.
A big male, big dominant male, Shelly, right? Check out the playlist, Shelly, who's now on a 30-acre horse ranch. Shelly, super aggressive, and mounted Shy Girl several times, and mounted Lumpy. Okay, why is that important? Put a pin in that. Okay, so he leaves after 3.5 months. So there was no male here prior to Shelly that was an adult, right? Okay, so out of nowhere, 2 weeks ago, she starts laying eggs. Okay, so we have a contest too. Okay, so they put out a thing saying, how many eggs do you think she laid? So you ready for this?
Yep,
Susan? Have
yep.
you seen
Unveil,
this yet?
nope.
Have you seen it? Okay. All right.
Not
so
this batch.
They are incubating. Here's the main question. Why? Because, so I don't sell tortoises. Let's be clear, right? I adopt them out. And now that we're a nonprofit too, there'll be an adoption donation, right? You know, just to help us pay for things here. So, okay. So I put these in the incubator because if a tortoise here lays eggs, I am going to incubate them, right? But I don't actively breed them, okay? Over 100 babies have been born here over the years, okay? Okay, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And then you can take a guess, Suzanne, on how many eggs.
I have no idea.
counting them.
Wowzer.
How about this, everybody? Right? How about this? Now, these 3 eggs are from Big Mama the Redfoot, okay? So don't, but they're in here to see if they're gonna hatch, you know, okay? But all of these eggs came from Shy Girl, all right?
Wow.
You know, and you see the ones that are white, there's some that are much more white than the others. And that may mean that these are ones that are
Tracy
gonna
Wells
hatch,
says, wow.
right? Isn't that something?
I just did a quick count. Is that 22?
We're gonna find out in a second, okay? We'll find
You
out
said
in a
I
second.
could guess too.
Yeah, okay. All right, so do you see the little one too here? Look. See
Oh,
they-
I didn't see that
All
one.
these eggs, look at the little tiny eggs.
23.
Right, well, here's a hint. Here's a hint. 2 eggs were broken at the bottom, and when I dug them out, they were already broken. Which is great. She's just her first time laying eggs, so she laid. You do the math. So look, they're in here, everybody. If you have a reptile, you have a tortoise that lays eggs. You know, my suggestion: get this really cool Hava Beta. Right? They have it now that has a digital thermostat.
So the Redfoot laid 3 eggs.
No, she laid. How about this? She laid. Like, check out the video. Go. Big Mama lays eggs. It's a really cool video with Diane and me watching the eggs lay. She laid. I think it was about 15 eggs.
Wow.
She broke 5 of them or 6 of them before, you know, and then the others simply did not hatch. Okay. Then she laid recently 3 eggs. Okay. So, and they've never hatched. So I'm trying to figure out, is she not fertile? Or the boy's not fertile? I don't know why. But I always incubate them in the hope that one day they'll hatch, right? Okay. So when you have the incubator, it's really simple. You know, there's water.
How long do they start hatching?
Okay, it takes 12 weeks. 12 weeks. It takes 3 months from the time that they are laid, and it varies depending on the species and it varies on the temperature and stuff. But generally, in my experience, 12 weeks to the day. It's like, boom, I come home and go, oh my God, you know, start seeing little heads popping out and stuff. So 3 months, okay? We set the temperature here. Remember, reptiles are, the sex of the tortoise is determined by the temperature.
You're at 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're gonna finish in 20 minutes today. All right? So all reptiles are temperature dependent on what the sex is gonna be. So if it's around 80 degrees, it's gonna be most likely a male. 90 degrees, most likely a female. So the crisis with global warming is all females are being born all over the world, like massive crisis, and that's been documented. You just do a search on news for sea turtles, you know. Okay, so I set it at 85 degrees, you know, in the middle, right? Maybe boys, maybe girls, a nice mix, right? Okay, so then I just spray them, my little sprayer. Every morning, you want to open it up, get fresh air in there, and spray them. Just give them a little nice little squirt.
To keep them moist?
Keep them moist, yeah. See, there's water down there, so it's a humidifier. You know, about 70% humidity. Yeah, and it does everything for you. You know, so for a really inexpensive, like I said, over 100 eggs of it. Okay, so let's get to the winner of the contest. All right. So put the question out there saying how many eggs did Shy Girl lay? So the first person to come with the correct answer, and she already knew. So how about this? She sent me a comment saying, so it's 25 eggs, I won. Right? And
That's
she was
cute.
right. So who's she? Rena Johnson Sharp.
Congratulations, Rena.
Right? Rena Johnson Sharp. So I already answered your comment and said you won. Hit me up at TortoiseGuyKevin.com. So what did she get, Suzanne?
Swag.
What's swag? What is swag? Could it be that she could choose the skull cap? I would. That's my favorite. You gotta go like this, right? Or baseball cap. Can't go wrong. So this is also for the. We have two contests. Okay. So you get that, or you get that, or you get a Tortoise Guy T-shirt. All right. So
Choices.
When we do the contest, this is what you can win. All right. Okay. So these are now 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since she laid them. That means 10 weeks from now, if they're going to hatch, because we don't know, they'll start hatching. So the plan is that this will move out to the Tortoise Guy's workshop out there. And we're going to have a live cam on it when we get to about 10
Cool.
weeks. How cool is that? All right? Okay, so let's go outside, everybody. Speaking of eggs, Suzanne.
Yes.
Right? Speaking of eggs,
Oh,
everybody.
eggs.
What happened? The most crazy thing happened, okay, last week. A couple crazy things happened. What happened? Okay, so I mentioned, come on, see, he won't do anything.
Well, she's
Oh, he's crazy.
Underfoot,
Yeah, he likes to go to your ankles. Hey,
Yeah.
don't even think about it. Okay?
No, he's been jumping on
I
me.
have Cray Rocky, and yeah, he's an ankle biter. Don't even think about it. Okay, so Shy Girl laying the eggs was a shock. I told you I saw Shelly, the 80-pound, mounting Lumpy. Lumpy's been here 17 years, and up till 2 weeks ago, didn't know if she was a boy or girl because she's so disformed. 2 years ago, the vet couldn't even tell. But 2 weeks ago, she was acting really strange. Brought her to the vet, X-rayed. The doctor says she has a small egg inside her, so it's a girl. How about that? And she says, I don't think that she can make because she's so messed up in the back area. But what happened? Come here. All right. Let's see Lumpy. So Lumpy was going.
So again, the legacy of Shelley.
Yeah, totally. So I hope those babies hatch because not only that, they hatch. Guess what? We're gonna adopt them out. Okay. And for a few years, they're gonna be little, so they're easy to take care of. But we'll talk about that later, right? But how cool will that be, right? All right. So let's see who's down here. Over here. Okay, so Lumpy on Monday of this past week, this is Lumpy. Who's
Hi,
here?
guys.
This is African Sulcatas.
Hello.
African Sulcataville, everybody.
Good morning.
Who's this? This is the proud mama,
Oh.
Shy Girl. Okay, so hey, it could be Shy Girl and Shelly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
SNS. Shy
Keep
Girl and
off your
Shelly.
dog.
And right? And who's this? Who's this big dude getting so big, so fat? Okay, so she's 7 years old, right? This dude is not even 4 years old. They're both Max's kids.
Oh.
Okay, so they're directly related, 4 years apart, right? And then over there we got who's that? That's Dumpster. They're just getting huge. Okay, Dumpster and Compton that were found in a dumpster.
Oh, that's right.
Right? Crazy, right? Okay, so now let's say hi to Shy Girl. Right? Let's say hi to Shy Girl. Not Shy Girl, Lumpy. Right? Because what happened with Lumpy this week, everybody?
She's exhausted.
Right? Yeah. What happened? Crazy. Like I said, at the vet, she got an X-ray and finally determined that she is a she. Right? All these years, Lumpy is a she.
Yeah,
Right?
Lumpy.
Okay, so she's acting literally crazy, trying to climb the walls and the fence. If that happens to any of you and you have a sulcata, you know what it was? She was looking for a place to lay her eggs. So I kind of figured it out, and I started putting her in the different areas where the dirt's available, and I put fresh dirt in there. And what did she do, Suzanne?
What did you do, Lumpy?
What did you do, Lumpy? Let's go show. Right? So it was so exciting as, seeing a tortoise, and you start seeing them getting those hind legs. Hey, knock it off. God dang. Look at him. Put your camera. Look at him. He just follows you once to fight
He's
your
been
leg.
jumping on me and getting
Right?
between my ankles.
Oh my God. But you got a lot of animals, right? Okay. So, on Wednesday, I'm working inside from home. And what does Lumpy do? Digs. Should I go down over there? So people too, so you understand, there are places for the tortoises to be tortoises and dig, right?
Get off the dog.
Get over here. Come here. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, so Lumpy.
She
right?
likes the camera.
These should be cray wigs, right? So what happened over here is she spent about 4 hours digging a huge hole, just like Shy Girl. I was so proud of her. And guess what? I kept coming out. Did she lay eggs?
Did she?
Yes.
Oh.
But how many did she lay? I'll just tell you, no contest. She laid the one egg that Dr. Shackley saw when she x-rayed her. One egg. And Dr. Shackley said it's this very small egg. Sure enough, I watched her lay the egg. The egg's like this big. So I left it in there, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna put it in the incubator yet. I don't know why, but I'm just sitting on it. But how cool is that, right? All right, so come here, everybody. All right, look at who's this, Leo. Leo, huh?
Got 17 and a half.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Leo soon is gonna be up for adoption too. It breaks my heart because he's so sweet and friendly and beautiful. But it's time, it's time for him to get a forever home, where he can he's so friendly, where he can get a nice place with a nice yard, and he's beautiful, and it would make me happier than sad, right? Because I adore this guy. So that'll be coming soon, all right? Okay, so come on over here, let's do it. All right? And then we're wrapping it up. So a couple cool things happened, right? Okay, so not only last week did Lumpy lay the eggs, we have a new tortoise here.
What?
Right? With new tortoise.
One goes and one comes.
Right? Yeah. Hey, and don't let me forget to talk about Allie Drifter.
So where is he?
We're right here. Look at.
Oh, he's back
look at this
there.
cool. Look at this, everybody. Though cool. We built these. How about this? Because trying to expand the operation, because we have a challenge. We live in the middle of the city here in LA, right? The TortoiseLand is a pretty small place. So to accommodate more tortoises when they come, or to give the aggressive tortoises a place to hang outside, then we built this thing. It's really cool because it all folds out. Okay, this one that folds out to another one. Now we have 3, and then they just fold away. So how cool is that? All right, come in close and see this dude.
Where did he come from?
What's the story here? Okay, everybody, who is this and what kind of tortoise you think they are? If anybody's on there and wants to comment, right? He's got some kale hanging out. Is it a he or a she? What are the questions, okay? There's going to be a video coming out this coming week, but here's what I will tell you.
He's so light colored.
Right? Yeah. Well, okay, here's what I'll tell you. So, African sulcata, a woman called me last week. She found me through Facebook, so that's pretty cool. More and more people are finding me through Instagram pages. So she called and said, I love my tortoise. I've had him for 3 years. She didn't know if it was a he or her. Named Torga.
Torga.
Okay? And for 3 years, this dude has been in a very small tank.
Oh.
So they did the best they could, right? A tank about this from here to here, with the sun lamb, and love. It's a girl, I determined. Love her to death, but she didn't get out much, right? And you can tell. You see the shell? You see that
It's
permeating?
oddly.
Right? You see that permeating and stuff? That's not a good.
And it goes up and then gets flat.
Yeah, you see that? That's not what an African sulcata should look like, right?
No.
Not at this stage. So here's what I say. God bless them, right? For having the tortoise and doing their best, right? And God bless her for realizing 3 years in, it's like, I want this dude to have a better life, right? So it was great. I went over and the daughter was there and the daughter cried, you know, but they wanted to do that. Okay, so this guy, so it's Torga, and has not yet been to the vet to get an official checkup, but I'm pretty sure it's a girl. So been in isolation.
You're at 21.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. Been in isolation because I told you the new tortoise comes in. Excuse me. We got to make sure it doesn't have respiratory things or whatever. So I goes from the heated pen to out here, and he's been loving it because he's just out in the sun. Right? This is the kind of place that if you have a tortoise and if it's inside in a fish tank or something, I don't recommend that. It's like fish tanks aren't good because they're glass on all four sides. Very, very little ventilation, okay? So there's better ways to do it, all right? So, but anyway, so this dude is here. There'll be more about, so I don't know yet, just starting to get less and less shy. And there's that, okay? So, okay, one last thing over here.
Oh, an alley drifter.
Yeah, okay. So Alley Drifter is over there. I didn't bring Alley Drifter out, but, okay, so Alley Drifter, remember we had the contest for the best name, and we announced that on the live stream, right on your ankle, right? We announced that on the live stream last Sunday. Well, I wanted to tell you who won. So Alley Drifter, we like both names, so we're like, oh, that's cool. It was found in the alley, and I love Drifter, right? Alley Drifter. So who won? Okay, person number one, that was the first person to come up with the name Alley. Okay, so in the contest, anyone who's the first person to come up with the correct name, right? So Allie was Bobo2 Bear / Patty. Okay, and how cool is this? Patty had just made a monthly donation to TortoiseLand. And then she won, right? So I contacted her already. And the second person is named Drifter. Okay, Drifter, right? And that person is Loretta MC Cisneros, okay? So enter the contest because it's real and you're gonna win stuff, okay? So I reached out to her too, all right? So a couple cool things, last couple things. So big things this week. Shy Girl Lumpy lays an egg.
An egg.
Torga comes in, huh?
Lumpy lays an egg.
One little egg. God bless her, right? 17 years. And she was messed up in a tank of water when she was little. So she's a mess. But I'm so proud of her digging that big hole. I'm like, good for her. Okay, so what else happened this week? You ready for this, everybody? I know it's blurry. You're not going to be able to see it. What does it say up here? Can you see that?
It's not good to get anything from the IRS.
I know, right?
But
You
look,
do not want a
TortoiseLand.
letter from the IRS.
Yeah.
But in this case, we do. Why? Look at what the name is. Just under.
TortoiseLand.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened? We got the most cool letter. Let me read it. Just 1 second, okay? So filed for nonprofit status back in May, something like that. And because I've been doing this for 20 years, it's like let's expand this. Let's do better. Let's do more. And maybe people will help us with donations and stuff, right? So guess what? We're an official nonprofit. All right. It says this. Dear applicant, we're pleased to tell you we determined TortoiseLand is exempt from federal income tax under da-da-da. Donors can deduct donations to make to you under da-da-da. You're also qualified to receive tax-deductible bequests, devices, transfers, and gifts. Da-da-da. Okay? So I cried when I did, because it's like, that's kind of been a dream of mine. And here it is. So what does that mean? So that means you can feel good about donating. And speaking of donating, okay, this account is not is not through the TortoiseLand, okay? But this is our Patreon.com is the account that we go through that you can become a member to the Tortoise Guy YouTube channel. Okay, and what it does is you choose a level. You can do $1 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month, but it's a membership thing, so you get stuff. You know, you get stuff as a thank you. You know, if you do $5, you get a sticker. $10, you get a coffee cup. You get live streaming with me once a month. It's cool, right? And it helps us, you know. So please, you know, $1 a month. Why? Who would help? Who would it help directly? Who has been the biggest medical bills for almost a year now? Can you guess? Who's turned a corner and is doing so great? And then we're gonna wrap it up.
Sheldon.
Look at who could it be? Who's the two babies?
These little babies.
Look at this, right? Baby Green, who has had no medical. Baby Green just grew up like a normal tortoise guy. This, oh, I know, huh? This dude has, you know, had troubles from the get-go. And who is that? It's baby Sheldon, everybody. Our beautiful, beautiful desert tortoise came with his sister when they were little, and we lost his sister, and they just have struggled, you know, to eat. But guess what? After going to the vet twice a week to get syringe fed and that, the boy now weighs 85 grams. He gained 10 grams in 1 week.
Wow.
All right? Look at his growth, and he has turned a corner. And I told him, because when we lost his sister, I'm like, dude, you got to represent your sister and you can't die. You cannot. So guess what? He's not. So why did I bring that up? Well, he's going to the vet twice a week for 9 months. You do the math on that. And I've been footing that bill out of love, right? So how about help Shelly, help Sheldon, and stuff, and do this? $1 a month, right? And help this dude. So anyway, thank you. So guess what? I think we got it.
All right.
All right? I think we got it, everybody. So thanks for watching. Something cool live streaming next Sunday. Watch the video about Juvie, okay? Incredible. Juvie goes, and the climber goes, see that hole right there in the cage? Dude, the dude goes in there and goes up and in the back. That was not designed to be done or able to do. And Juvie needs a beautiful home. So click on the video, the featured video, subscribe. It's the featured video, okay? And hit me up for adoption, okay? Right? What do you say, Suzanne? Thanks for watching that show. The Tortoise Guy. Home, right?